bought all of this Mountain Dew for double XP codes, and I can't even use them because I can't connect my Activision account to the Mountain Dew website. And Activision support is taking their sweet ass time to get back to me, so I needed to find the quickest ways to level up my guns. Let me start off by saying that this is the best class setup with almost every single gun in the game while you are leveling guns, because for some reason adding attachments to these guns just makes them absolutely horrible. So while you are leveling, I would recommend just throwing on a red dot sight or just your optic of choice. And I found 3 of the quickest ways to level up your guns in Modern Warfare 2. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of some of these, and I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard of some of these. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll find one of these methods to be enjoyable so you can actually have fun while you're leveling your guns. But we're going to start with my favorite method, and that is kill confirmed. Kill confirmed is normally a very slow paced game mode, and especially in Modern Warfare 2, it's a extremely slow paced game mode. But in Modern Warfare 2, when you collect the dog tags, they actually count towards your weapon XP. So whenever you get a kill and you collect the dog tag, both of those are counting towards your weapon XP, which is giving you just an insane amount of weapon XP, and it levels your guns extremely quick. I have found that the quickest way to level up your guns in kill confirmed is literally just to run around the map collecting dog tags, and then if you run into anyone, kill them and then grab their dog tag. And this is why it's my favorite way to level up the gun so far, is because I actually get to play the game. I get to play multiplayer instead of like the other couple methods we're going to be mentioning later in the video, and it doesn't make the leveling grind of leveling the weapons feel quite as grindy, and it's actually somewhat enjoyable. This next method is honestly my least favorite on the list, but it does work really well, especially if you do like playing ground war. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hop into ground war and you're gonna find a tank. Now there's 3 different tanks. There's the heavy tank where you can only shoot 1 bullet from the tank and then you have to reload. And then there's the light tanks that I believe it gives you 12 bullets before you have to reload, and then there's like a medium tank where it's 8 bullets before you have to reload. So keep that in mind. The heavy tank kind of sucks, and it's not going to work very well for this because it's a very slow reload and you got to reload every time you shoot it, which is kind of annoying. But the other 2 tanks, the light tank especially, are absolutely incredible for this. So find one of those tanks if you can. And before you hop in the tank, make sure you have the weapon out that you do want to level, because every time you do get a kill or get any sort of XP while you're in the tank, you're going to get that XP on your weapon as well. This is why I said this could be a great way to level up your guns if you love ground war, especially if you love messing around in vehicles. You're going to love this because you can literally just be driving around the map in your tank, and it's going to be giving you weapon XP. So that's super cool. It's not going to be helping out towards your challenges for camos at all, but I mean, it's whatever. At least you're enjoying your experience playing the game and leveling your weapons. Now, before we get to the third and final method, I want to mention this method that is actually a glitch that I found on YouTube. Credit to this guy on screen here. I'll leave his YouTube channel like in the bottom corner somewhere. That is where I got this gameplay from. This method, I wouldn't really recommend doing it because it's a glitch, and I think there's a good chance you could get banned if you did this, and I think there's an even greater chance that they just revert all the weapon XP you got from doing this. So I mean, try it at your own risk if you do want to try it. I personally did try it and I couldn't get it to work very well, but let me explain. So what you do is you go into invasion, and at the end of invasion, enemy tanks are going to spawn in. So what you want to do is run a suppression mine as your field upgrade, and when those tanks do spawn in, you go up to an enemy tank and you throw that suppression mine on top of one of their tanks, but there has to be an enemy in it, and that is when you just start getting a ridiculous amount of XP because it's bugged for whatever reason, and you can just get an insane amount of weapon XP from doing this just once a match. You're really only going to have the opportunity to do this once or twice a match because, like I said, the tanks spawn in at the end. And if you do try this method, you're going to want to use the Hunter preset package for perks, because you're going to get Spotter and Overclock, which will help get your field upgrade quicker and you'll be able to see those tanks through the walls. But like I said, I did try this myself. I tried it for 2 games, and it's honestly a struggle, because when you're trying to get close to one of those tanks, whoever's in that tank is just going to be shooting at you and you're probably going to die. I did try a method with smoke grenades, where you smoke grenade to try getting close, and I did get it to work once, but then my teammates blew up the tank. So it's kind of stressful to get to work, but I feel like if you can get it to work, it's really good. But then again, there's always that chance you're going to get banned, or the XP is just going to get reverted. So I don't know if I would take the risk, but I mean, hey, if you want to try it, go for it. It's a really good method, and well, definitely the best method to level up your weapons right now. But it could be patched literally the second this video goes live. Who knows? But that leads me into our third and final method today. And this is probably the most well-known method. I think JGod did a video on this method, but we are in Invasion again. And if you didn't know, in Invasion, there is a lot of AI or bots that spawn in on both teams. So when you do shoot one of those bots or AI, your weapon will get the same amount of XP you get from killing normal players. So it's a lot easier to kill them, obviously, because they're AI and they're a lot weaker. So what you do in Invasion is you just seek out those AI and just kill the AI. Now, something you can do is you could put attack insertion down, and you'll just go along the outsides of the maps to get kind of close to their spawn. Put your attack insertion down, go kill a bunch of bots, and then when you die, you'll be able to respawn close to their spawn again, and just keep doing this over and over, and you're gonna get weapon XP very quick. Now, this can be kind of annoying to do, and it's one of the reasons I don't really like doing it. It's because so many people love to just snipe. They love to sit up in the high buildings, sit up in their spawn, just ADS with the sniper the whole time, and it can be a struggle to get to the other team's spawn because of that. And all you'll see is just glints in the distance, because so many people are sniping in Invasion, and it is pretty annoying to deal with. But even when you aren't dealing with that, in my opinion, this is one of the more boring ways to level up your guns, but it might be the most efficient next to kill confirmed. It really all depends. If you're a good player and you're dropping a lot of kills and getting a lot of dog tags and kill confirmed, I think it's just as good as this method. It really all depends on the situation, but I think the kill confirmed and this method kind of go hand to hand. So choose whichever one you prefer. And then also there's the tank method in ground war, which is kind of like a niche thing if you want to just mess around for a bit. But if you learned anything in today's video, please consider subscribing and dropping a like. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Here's the web. Peace.